Think you know who's leading the pack in MLB? Prepare to be surprised. The current standings are a minefield of unexpected surges, shocking slumps, and battles so close they could go down to the very last out. We're diving deep into the MLB standings, breaking down who's hot, who's not, and what it all means for the playoff picture. From dominant divisional leaders to the clawing contenders in the wildcard race, we'll uncover the narratives shaping this baseball season. This isn't just about numbers, it's about the stories behind every win and loss, the strategic moves, and the sheer grit that will ultimately decide who plays for the Commissioner's Trophy. Let's start in the American League, where the East Division continues to be an absolute dogfight. The Baltimore Orioles, once an underdog story, have firmly established themselves as a legitimate threat, holding off the always dangerous New York Yankees. Their young core, coupled with smart pitching, has made them a force. Meanwhile, the Toronto Blue Jays and Boston Red Sox are constantly nipping at their heels, making every series feel like a playoff preview. The AL Central, often overlooked, has seen the Minnesota Twins trying to pull away, but the Cleveland Guardians are refusing to give up, relying on their stellar pitching and small ball offense. Over in the AL West, the Texas Rangers, Houston Astros, and Seattle Mariners are locked in a three-way battle that's been exhilarating to watch. Each team has had moments of brilliance and moments of struggle, making their head-to-head matchups absolutely crucial. Now shifting to the National League, the East Division has arguably been the most consistent, with the Atlanta Braves demonstrating an almost unmatched offensive power. They've built a significant lead, but the Philadelphia Phillies have shown they can go on explosive runs, keeping the pressure on. The NL Central is perhaps the most wide-open division in baseball right now. The Milwaukee Brewers and Chicago Cubs have been trading blows, with neither able to establish clear dominance. The St. Louis Cardinals, after a surprisingly slow start, are beginning to show flashes of the team many expected, adding another layer of complexity. Then there's the NL West, where the Los Angeles Dodgers, despite some injury woes, are still the team to beat. However, the Arizona Diamondbacks and San Francisco Giants have proven they're not backing down easily, showcasing resilience and timely hitting to stay in contention. The real drama, however, often unfolds in the wild-card races. In both leagues, several teams are separated by just a few games, creating an environment where every single victory and every loss has amplified consequences. A crucial challenge for these wild-card hopefuls is consistency. One week, a team might look unstoppable, reeling off a 5-game winning streak. The next, they might drop 4 straight, suddenly finding themselves on the outside looking in. Injuries to key players, slumps from star hitters, or even a brutal stretch of schedule against top-tier opponents can completely derail a promising season. The pressure to perform under these circumstances, knowing that a single error or a missed opportunity could cost them a playoff berth, is immense. Teams like the Tampa Bay Rays in the AL and the Cincinnati Reds in the NL, who weren't necessarily pre-season favourites, are proving that heart and strategy can outweigh big budgets. They're exploring every avenue to win, whether it's through masterful bullpen management, aggressive base running, or developing young talent on the fly. This exploration of unconventional paths is what makes these wildcard races so captivating. The final stretch of the season, often called the dog days of summer, will be the ultimate test of endurance, depth, and mental toughness. Every series against a division rival, every interleague game, takes on playoff implications. The climax of this regular season drama will undoubtedly be the final 2 weeks of September. Picture this: a crucial 3-game series between 2 wildcard contenders with their seasons hanging in the balance, or a division leader facing their closest rival, knowing the outcome could determine home field advantage. These are the moments when legends are made and dreams are shattered, when a single swing of the bat or a perfectly executed defensive play can change everything. It's when the standings move from being just numbers on a screen to a vivid, real-time reflection of a team's journey and their fight for October glory. So, as we head into the thick of the season, the MLB standings aren't just a scoreboard. They're a dynamic, living narrative of perseverance, strategy, and the unpredictable nature of baseball. Every team, every player, is fighting for their spot, creating an electrifying path towards the postseason. For an even deeper dive into who's poised to make a run, click right here for our playoff predictions.